Alright, mic test. I hope everything is going okay, everything is coming out smooth. Let's just see on my playback on my phone really quick. Is it even on live? Yes, it is. Yeah, I can hear myself. As long as that's working okay, then there should be no issue. So next up is the audio. Game audio should be fine as well. Let me just adjust mic volume just a little bit, and game volume just lower it just slightly, just enough. All right. So I'm excited because we're gonna do the boss fight again. Joy. A difficult boss fight. Hopefully we can actually get through this, because I'm excited to see the next act of what the next act's gonna bring. I was able to finally fix the OBS issue and found out it's because of what the game... It actually has something to do with the game, because weirdly enough, the game by default runs on DirectX 12 as its render, and it interferes with OBS for some reason. Meld Studio, it's fine, but OBS, it messes with that. So when I changed it, I had a good friend of mine, a new friend of mine, help me out and fix it, and we were able to troubleshoot it and found out that we just needed to change the renderer. And then I proceeded to mull over the whole process of having to redo all of my settings, because when I was troubleshooting, I tried to uninstall and reinstall OBS, and I ended up completely like uninstalling, as in I deleted all my settings, so I had to redo all of that. So let's get this show on the road.
Ah, the Sycamore. Good. Bow before your king.
Stop them in their tracks!
The Manacans will pay! The Paladin is now! We hit in time!
Submit! You are finished!
For my people! The Manacans will pay! We will have what is ours!
Alright, testing 1, 2, 3. Hopefully my volume... Oh, never mind, I was distracted.
Now! Kill
Okay, one thing for sure that I've noticed, Vulkan as a renderer is awful. For my, let's try... What happens if I put it on Direct 11? I'd have to restart. No. What if I put it back on Direct S12? Will it go black? That is the question. Down a bit? Okay. Okay, so I don't know if... Nope, okay, I see it now, it's not rendering. So... I don't know why Vulkan, it takes either too long or... Like... Maybe it just needs to render all of the stuff, I don't know. It takes quite a long to render stuff. I don't know if to do just graphical stuff.
Bow before your king.
The Manacans do not bow! We skip them!
The era of the Paladin is now! Vengeance! The Manacans will pay! We are endless! For my people!
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I don't feel good with how the game is rendering stuff. I don't know why. Let's just do NIS. Okay, that's fine. Let's try this.
The Sigma of Yardura. Bow before your king. Prepare! We will have what is ours!
Submit! You are
The Marrakech will pay! The Marrakech will pay! The Marrakech will pay! The Paladin is now! Justice! The Marrakech will pay! Of the desert! We are vengeance! Desert justice!
We're running out of time! End this! What are you doing?
I will hold this oppressor at bay!
Okay. Phase 2.
I don't have time for this! Sands, bend to my will! Impede my enemies! The era of the Faradun is now! Of hate!
Whoops, too early.
Piercing shot!
Of hate! We will have blood! I call the wind! Of hate! Blood! The era of the Faradun is now! Take our hate! blood of the sun! Take our hate! 10,000 spears! Now our gift to you! Wings to me! I will grind you into dust! Force of hate! We will blot out the sun! What to do this now? Our gift to you. We will blot out the sun. I call the wind. Into dust! Begin the Paladin now! Forge of hate! Endless hate! Americans will pay! The era of the Paladin is now! Take back!
Always gets me with that. Alright. But we're good, we're good. Maybe I want to make a slight adjustment. Maybe I want Fangs of Frost over Disengage.
The Sycamore Yaldura. Bow before your king!
The Americans do not bow to kings. We skin them.
The Americans will pay! The era of the Paladin is now!
Submit. You are finished.
me go get to the next phase real quickly.
I don't have time for this. Sand! Bend
This
to
will
my
stop
will.
him.
Impede my enemies! Take our hate!
Keep forgetting the animation for that.
Oh, come on.
The Sigma of the Artura. Bow before your king.
The Mannequin was found, King. We skip them.
Okay.
I don't have time for this! Sand! I call the wind! Force of hate! The manifest will pay! The fire do this now! Take our fate! Take our fate! The fire do this now! Force of hate! Our gift to you! Wind to me! We will have blood! We will blot out the sun! I will erase you! Take our hate! 10,000 spears! Force of hate! We will blot out the sun! You will be forgotten! Ten thousand spears! The punishment is now! Our gift to you! I call the winds! We will blot out the sun! Force of hate! Into dust! 10,000 spears! Force of hate!
Not dinner!
Take our hate! Endless hate! You will be forgotten! The manifest will pay! Take our hate! Endless hate! The Faradun is now! The era of the Faradun is now! Die! Ulasakama!
slave.
This is not over. Not yet. Shamara! I return you to the embrace of death! It is done. The war is over. I have given him an honorable death. This may prove to heal the wound between the Ferdan and the Marquess. Return with me. I must address my people.
I just realized I'm muted. I was celebrating the entire time, just going, yeah, let's go! Yeah, let's go sell
Who
this
goes
stuff.
there? Take your time.
I was so disappointed though. I thought I would get more, even
I'll
like
unburden you.
possibly an exotic drop, but no, it's sad. I didn't get any good drops from the
Goodbye.
boss. Kinda sucks, but oh well. Alright, we got this lesser jewel's orb, so that means I can take one of these skills. Let's see. I wanna get Glacial Bolt upgraded. But at the same time, I'm thinking like maybe I should change up. Can I even upgrade that? Question mark. Can I upgrade this? These are basic things, so I don't think I can upgrade. Nope. Has to be skills. Thinking. Let's upgrade Fangs of Frost, maybe. There we go. And then... oh, we gotta sell these flasks that we're not using.
Need something? Take your time. I shall put this to use.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think we need to change any of our equipment. I will need to deposit the rest of the stuff. Oh. Maybe I can sell this ring.
Who goes there? Take your time.
There we go.
All right.
Then,
Goodbye.
should I visit? Would it be worth to visit the trials right now? Weapon skill slot based on... okay, thank you for that. I will probably... I guess down the line I'll get better weapons and stuff, so... and then we can keep continuously add more passive stuff. I didn't find this yet. Why didn't I find this yet? Okay. Well, let's actually take a side quest after we get the next bit from the hooded one. Where is he? Oh, to get out of the caravan. Talk to him there.
My worst fears have been realized.
Go on then. I'd like to know who I'm working for.
You're right. I have not been entirely forthcoming. It is time I told you who I truly am.
Who you?
I am a god. I am the thief of virtue. I am sin. And I have failed once again. It was I who created the beast. The seed of corruption that now threatens to grow anew. And it is my responsibility. As it is my creation that once again threatens all of Rayclast. It is by my hand that it must be contained. All I can ask is that, knowing who I am, you still see the importance of our task. The beast has grown beyond our ability to contain it. We must search for something greater than we currently possess. Something that can drain its power and bring it back to a more manageable form.
They give you something.
While I slumbered under the numbing effects of corruption, there was an empire that mastered the use of that deadly energy. We must go to the jungles of the long-ago Val. Their ruins may yet hold the secrets we need. That is where we must go, to the sunken city of Utsal.
Sorry, mate. That went right over my head.
Yeah, okay, had some nice cosmetics on. Alright, so let's agree and an event. Okay. Event. Let's see. Why is it taking long to render? I think it's because of all the people in the area at the moment. An event? If they give you some... You see an event in an area, it's giving you a permanent buff. If they give you some permanent, like, resistance... Where is this? Maybe I haven't gone to it yet? Question mark? Maybe that's why I don't see where that is exactly. But I do need to get this work out before we go to the next act. Okay, let's go to the first area then. Go to the witch boss. Okay. So that's in Clearfell. We're here, so I just go look for the boss in this area.
This'll stop him.
Just want gold. Nope. It's just the encampment. Relwood. Okay, first boss. Let's see. If you hover over the skull icon, it has a plus next to it. Kill the boss. When I got the boss bar, when I checked stuff, I didn't see any of that. So it's either there was no event. Oh, in the map. Do you mean X or... Wait. Oh, there it is. I see now. Yeah. So this one had 10 plus 10 to cold resistance. This one grants, yeah. Oh, this one. I didn't do this one yet. Is it in the ancient ruin? It's in the cemetery. Okay, let's go find that, actually. I didn't actually... There's a lot of stuff I didn't actually find. I want to go find it now. Before I move on to the next act. I think this is it right
My
here.
beloved son, your death
Yeah.
shall be avenged, even if it takes 1,000 years.
Yeah, I've been actually, every map I go to, I've been just clearing everything. Bosses, ammo, any loot caches I did not find. So the question is now, did I just find the one that's meant for this map? No. So it's still somewhere around here. So I have to go look for it.
Simple enough.
So let's actually go and find that ancient ruin.
Bloody horrors!
Mausoleum, I don't think, not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for ancient ruin. Just checking everything.
Close and personal.
Tomb of the Consort, okay. Let's keep going. That cross? No, look, I'm actually high. I'm a higher level than I should be for this map. Actually, I'm just revisiting like old maps because there's some like stuff that I need to find, which I'm trying to go back to some of the previous levels and finding.
Let's see what's inside.
So it's not that the crossbow is broken, it is because the enemies are totally weak. Because they're low level enemies. Because I'm just going to an old level, yeah. Maybe I'm wrong and it's not in this area, or maybe it's in one of the tombs, perhaps.
I shot.
Either that, it's something that's completely hidden. Because I don't see... Yeah. It is not on the map right now. Whatever the ancient ruin is, I don't think it's here. It's either in one of the other stuff. Wait, there's something on the... Let's go back here. Yeah, it could be inside one of these other ones. Okay, the Memorial of the Lost. Then you have the hunting grounds, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna have to check either the mausoleum or the tomb. So let's start with the mausoleum. I have set it to 1080p. But I think it's also because I set the game kind of off. Let's see if I can put it back to DLSS. Because I've been having problems with the, like, ever since we switched the thing to, like, Vulkan as the renderer, I've noticed that things take a bit of time to render. Like when I first started the boss fight earlier, it actually would not render the lightning that's supposed to come out from some of his effects, which is kind of funny. And I was also looking at a bodiless head walking right beside me. I know it's the one of the NPCs, but it took a while for the NPC to load in. You have to go around. Set your bit. My bitrate's at 8,000 actually. I'm running at 8,000 bitrate supposedly. Maybe I didn't fix the. Wait, hold on. Actually, now that you actually tell me, I think this thing is not at the right bitrate. It is at 6,000. It should be 8.
I shot.
I can even push it to 16 if I wanted to, but I won't. But how is the quality now? I just bumped it up to 8 because it was set on 6. Hopefully I can find it in here. So maybe if we don't find it once we get to the end of this mausoleum, then maybe we can go and do main story. I don't want to waste too much time treasure hunting because all that really I need to find is just treasure caches, and these are low level treasure caches. If anything, I think I'll just like be clearing the level or just like completing the level once I find the right one. Okay. So we need to double back. Alright, fine. Just hit me. Cool. So this is the boss fight here.
You will have eternity to regret your intrusion here. Rend your soul.
This'll get him!
At your request.
Let me check with settings. Yeah, I think that's I'm trying to read some stuff here. Maybe I have to change the encoder preset. Let's try that. I just put it on better quality. And I also don't know if it's a YouTube thing that it restricts you from like the quality of video you can produce. So I'm not entirely sure. Because I heard YouTube has restrictions on like how much quality you can produce as a just a simple creator or something, or simple upload. Okay, so the ancient ruin wasn't there. What am I missing here? Let's go to consort, I guess. It wasn't in mausoleum. Let me... You know what? I'm gonna Google it. Where is this cache? Ancient... City of Eternals. Where is this? Oh, so, bruh, the ancient ruin is this thing. It is this thing.
My dearest daughter, beloved for all time.
My beloved son, your death shall be avenged.
Okay, there we go.
Even if it takes 1,000 years.
Kind of wasted my time with that, but okay. We haven't done Act 3 yet. We have to go back to Act 2. And go back to the Caribbean. Oh. Oh, by the way, if you notice like this blur effect that I have on me, it's actually an ability. just so you know, like if you see this weird blur, wait. So if I were to turn that off, I should be fine now. But if I were to say, oh, sorry. If I were to turn that back on, I get that weird blur effect. Just so you know.
Welcome. Yes, we can take you to the edge of the desert. Then we will, until then, may the winds ever be calm on your paths.
The beast has grown too powerful. We can no longer contain it through mortal means. There was once an empire that embraced corruption. They studied it, mastered it, and became the greatest civilization the world has ever known. But it led to their destruction. Our allies will continue the pursuit of the beast, but we shall undertake a different search. We must go to the ruins of the Vaal Empire, in search of a weapon against the coming cataclysm. Utsal is close. Be careful. The Vaal heavily relied on the use of corruption. Their lands may still be dangerous.
I will tell you.
I need to sell some stuff. But, oh, okay, cool. No, I didn't mean to drop it. Give me that.
Stay inside.
I want the extra gold. Give me all the gold. Alright.
Do not wander.
So now you're gonna see how this crossbow actually is supposed to function.
Back to walking, I suppose.
Wait.
Stop them in their tracks!
Now if I can just get a whole crowd of mobs together. And then you're gonna see the chain reaction.
Red insect.
Perfect. Nah. I don't pick it up anymore if it's blue. I'm not saying it's broken. I mean, people, like, normally people, I remember not normally, but some, I think, I don't know if it's meta or if anything, but I know that people like to do grenade builds with the crossbow. I just wanted to make my own build. I don't like following what's popular.
Should have stayed dead.
I know, right? It technically is a shotgun at this point. So, just to let you know what's happening exactly. So, I'm firing these freezing bolts, right? And as soon as an enemy gets frozen, I switch to the shotgun bolts. Because the shotgun bolts have an interaction
This'll stop him.
with frozen enemies, and what happens is when frozen enemies are killed by the shotgun bolts, they explode.
I'm getting swarmed under.
So, and I have some extra perks set on these skills where whenever an enemy gets frozen by my frozen bolts, they leave a frozen ground effect. So anything that steps in that frozen ground is slowed down. So I have a lot of crowd control with this build. And whenever something dies, whenever I shatter something, it has the chance of leaving little frost shards that will explode and deal extra cold damage. And it will also, which causes some freeze buildup, so it's a lot easier to freeze those enemies afterwards. Oh, yes, resistance. In a sec, I'm gonna need glacial bolts for this. one thing this boss has been making a big mistake trying to get minions next to him. Because all those minions he's summoning are turning into little frost bombs that I can utilize. There we go. I'll take that. Let's see. Yeah. Let's reload everything. Maybe I should have gone for ice shards over glacial boats, but it's fine. Yeah, I know, Loki. I get you, I get you.
Would have stayed dead.
I'm gonna change this to disengage really quick.
Freeze!
Before I move on, I want to go down here and see if there's anything else down here I may have missed. Sit down.
This'll stop him.
Okay, before we do that, let's actually upgrade some skills. Let's see. Oh, hello. Siege Ballista? What does this do?
Siege Ballista is an emplacement that launches long-range heavy bolts at your enemy.
Oh, it's a totem. Nah, I don't want that. I'm waiting for this one, the hailstorm rounds. Let's check spear. Alright, you have yourself a good one. Have yourself a good rest, man. I'm pretty sure you need it.
Using Tame Beast will mark them for capture for a short time. If you
Thanks,
using
man.
Tame Beast will mark
You have
them
a good
for
rest.
capture for a short time. If you kill them during this period, they will be absorbed into the gem and be available as a summoned companion. Using
Nah. Let's go to all gems. Is there something?
Whirling
This
Slash hits enemies and creates a whirlwind that blinds and slows enemies inside it. Slashing again will expand the whirlwind. When you walk away, the whirlwind explodes. Whirlwinds can also suck up patches of elemental ground to take on their effects and add more explosion damage. Whirling Slash hits enemies and creates a whirlwind that blinds. Whirling Slash.
Okay. I could actually run Whirling Slash instead of Disengage, unless Disengage has some other stuff.
Disengage flips backwards as you stab enemies in front of you. If you have just parried an enemy with your buckler, Disengage will create an explosion on your enemy and grant you a frenzy charge, which can be used to enhance any spear throw attack. Disengage flips backwards as you stab enemies in front of you.
Again?
If you have just parried an enemy with your buckler, Disengage will create an explosion on your enemy and grant you a frenzy charge, which can be used to enhance any spear throw attack.
Oh, okay. So I think I will get... Oh, what's Twister do?
Conjures a small tornado that travels forward, damaging and blinding enemies. If a Twister is inside a whirlwind, it will create more Twisters with more damage. Twisters can also suck up patches of elemental ground to take on their effects, or be used with elemental whirlwinds that have sucked up elements. Whirling Slash hits enemies.
Thinking. So I could get rid of Disengage and get
Whirling
this
Slash.
instead. Or let's see, what other stuff do we have? We have Cull the Weak.
Cull the Weak dashes to an enemy and will instantly kill them if their life is low enough. Enemies that can be culled will display this indicator. Killing an enemy with this skill grants you a frenzy charge. Cull the Weak.
Okay. Interesting. Rapid Assault. What does this one do?
Rapid Assault performs 6 stabs in quick succession. The final strike hits a lot harder and leaves a spearhead stuck in the enemy, bleeding and slowing them. The spearhead can be detonated with a detonator skill like Thunderous Leap for an extra burst of damage.
Nah. How about
Spearfield rends the ground with spears. Enemies that walk over them will take damage and become maimed, slowing them down. Spearfield.
Oh, that's it. That's all it does. Okay. What else have we got?
Artillery Ballista is an emplacement that fires a hail of bolts into the sky. Enemies in the target area are slowed.
Now, I think I'm gonna get the Whirling Slash and switch it out for Disengage. Then add Heavy Stun and Behead on. Yeah, I'll just put it on Slash. Just in case I kill something. So this one, what were we trying to do with this? If I recall, I'm trying to recall it. Oh yeah, I was trying to build up with this one. Because we want the ailments and the chain. Okay. And then this will be Frostfang. And then Whirling Slash. Where should I put that? Actually, we can change. We can put this as that, and then this as Whirling Slash. Okay, let's try it. We will give it a shot. Let's look for a bunch of mobs to experiment on.
This'll stop him.
That seems cool. Excuse me? Oh, because it's a minion, that's why. And you keep reviving minions. Aren't you cheeky?
Simple enough.
Any of this blue? I don't want blue. Hate blue. I mean, wait. We could just sell it for money, I guess. But I think Whirling Strike Whirling Slash was a good pick because whenever I freeze stuff, it leaves chilled ground anyway, so I think it's fine for this build.
This'll stop him.
Also adds mobility stuff.
I'm dead, Rex.
I want to get that.
enough.
Oh, okay. Forgot that it explodes. Another called Helm. Voodoo focus. Don't need that. Okay. Moving on.
Lock him in!
Let's go!
Another notch on me helmet.
Ooh, level 3 support gem. Let's go. There's life leech. Oh, that's fur. No. That's what not. I don't want. Combo finisher. Oh no. Frozen spike. Behead. No. Quill burst. No. How about knockback? Can I get knockback now? It's in all gems. Knockback. Yes. Engage. Put that on Wind Dancer. Cool. Like this. Put nowhere. Ball runes, let's go. Let's just empty the stash for now. I'm tempted to just upgrade this, but we'll see. Let's see what we get from the temple first. Oh, wait. Before that, actually, there is a set of armor. Let's take this, because I've been wanting to replace this. Do we want to keep this? Max mana. I mean, this is nice when I'm playing with other people. 25% reduced damage. I don't know if it's reducing my damage or reducing damage from enemies. That's the question there. This one needs to be changed, definitely. Because this one's old. But if someone tells me that I still can use these gauntlets, then I will not. I'll just keep them because they're there. I can afford to actually get rid of this one. So I'm gonna get this. And I'm also gonna grab this crossbow. Because unless I can keep upgrading this, and that will be cool. Alright. Let's check the console, see what we get. Get to add more stuff here. Put that there. Bronze works. What will upgrade the bronze works? It actually upgrades this. Right there. Guardhouse, let's put it there. Okay, let's run it.
Try not to get lost. Back down or die!
Okay. Thorns, okay. Let's keep that. To the next room we go. Alright, we gotta fight this thing again.
got a new exotic, boys. Let's go. Let's see what we got. What is this iron ring? Reveal to me your
This thing has some
secrets.
history.
Benefactor. All damage taken while hits while bleeding contributes magnitude of chill on you. All damage from hits against bleeding targets contributes to chill magnitude. So 10% chance to inflict bleeding on hit. Increase magnitude of bleeding you inflict. Let's try it. Let's switch those rings. What do you mean? Oh, low 36, that's why. Alright. Fine, be that way. Excuse me, I'm trying to get myself some decent stuff here. Okay. Now I have some skins here. Let's do you. No, too soon. I don't need to change anything about this one actually. Let's do Whirling Slash. Okay. Maybe I should do those next. Cause an aftershock when they heavy stun an enemy. Oh, okay. So I don't need this on that. The head, let's put it here instead. Okay. This one needs also to be upgraded. Although I'll be sad because I'll lose my extra bolt on my stuff, but if it's far more effective, then I think if I get more damage out of it, I think I can deal with the trade-off. that was my that was me. That's all me. I was being careless. I was just like, I'm not worried. Ow.
Not today.
Let's proceed. Okay.
Stupid Sally!
Ooh, Eagle Shark. Eeny. Sure, I'll take that. Oh! Nope, I don't want to go in that room yet. Let's go. Okay, we did the gem cutting room. Let's go this way. We'll fight this boss.
Nice shot!
Excuse me? Wait. I see something interesting. Bombard. Aww. It's for grenades.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
I can just sell it though. Okay. You in here. We just need... Okay, this one. And we can check our orbs later. Or our other... Our runes, rather. Okay. I will do this again. Oh, I can't do anymore. That's sad. How about you? Cool. Stun threshold, 1 regen. Okay. This one has 5 regen. Ugh. This thing's beating this thing, except for the 2 slots here. That's the only thing that's going for it is the double slots, which I can just add another with an Artificer orb. I can just add another one here. Let's think. Maybe I should try and add another trait on this one in the next rooms. Regal Shard, give me that. Teeth Raiment, no. No. Oh, actually, no, never mind. Symbol, no. Gold, sure.
Ice shot!
Regal Workbench. I think this one changes a magical item into a rare item. This one actually seems good, despite the 3.9. Flask, Thorns damage, 13%. This one has higher charm effect. I'm gonna switch with this one. Oh, and I even get another charm slot. Okay, cool. Cool. I like that. Oh, we should go to that workshop, actually. Completely forgot about it. Oh, it's this.
Killing time!
Reforged. Shred. legacy remains.
Oh, that's a shot.
Divide. Raum her fortune. Raum in her fortune. In her memory. The Raum in her.
Me pockets are full.
Let's go. Forget this. I'ma ditch you. I'ma take another exotic.
This thing has some history.
Fascinating. Let's just ditch this. I want to keep my... this one. I want to keep this. Although this we should get rid of, maybe. Yeah, we don't need it. I think we still got 2 more rooms to clear. Okay. For that, let's get this. Beans.
Should have stayed dead.
What you were expecting from that. Alright, temple is complete. Can I I want to add more. I want more. More. Wanted more. Can't add any more on that. Can't add any more on that. Oh, okay. It's a regal one. I forget. Whoops. Well, that workbench is useless, so let us head out. Alright. We got an exotic, boys. We got another one. I'm just gonna up the quality once I get back. So now I think we close the temple. Okay. So that's gone. Or a lot of stuff just disappeared. Okay. So let's mess around a bit. And I need a rune. Cold damage. Desert rune. What's this one? Intelligence. You can put that on. Let's just put it on. I don't know if I want to keep the mask on. I'm going to add another slot for that. Oh, yes, I want this. Cold rune? Where do we want the cold rune? We'll just put it on this, because we're doing cold damage anyway, so might as well increase the cold damage on this. Alright. Oh, actually, since we got that, might as well. Storm roof. Let's put it on something that we can replace. Can I actually put a slot on these rings? That would be interesting to do. Could also be a mistake because I could just replace it. Okay, can't do it on that. And put another slot in this? That would be funny. And I just put even more stuff to it. Could also do it on this. But I don't want to change. That is frustrating. No, I'm gonna put it down. I'm just gonna put it down. Priest, armor and evasion. Yeah, let's do it. And see if what happens if I replace this. And then we up the quality on that. Where is armor scrap? And then I'll just place all of this in. Oh, this one we're gonna have to sell at some point. Also this. Let's keep that crossbow just in case. We're gonna sell this one. Sell, sell, keep, get rid of this. We'll deal with the rest once we get into town and sell some of this other stuff. Oh, no. We're still on the way to the next town, so... Wait, what? What do you mean, where's my exit? I wanna get out. I didn't wanna... No, not like this. I didn't find the next town yet.
Hello. I will tell your tale.
Quickly. Do whatever it takes.
This'll stop him! Back to the grave! This'll stop him! shot. One down. Should have stayed dead. Dodge this! This'll stop him. A camp? Lucky me.
Oh, hello. I'm Elva Valai. We can always use another pair of hands around here. Be sure to talk to Oswald, as he usually likes to greet the newcomers. In any case, welcome. Take your time. Let me take that off your hands. Let me take that off your hands.
She's awfully upbeat.
What kind of stunt was that, traversing the marsh? Have to be smart. I can buy what equipment you find.
A fellow cynic. Love it.
Somewhere in this region there were sophisticated canals and waterways. We must hope that the mechanisms are still functioning, despite their age. It is the only way to reverse the drowning of this once thriving city. The first step in our search. Move swiftly.
Roland Hayton. They survived 80. Osman Lakin. They survived 45. Bitten by a snake on the ankle. Leg swelled up to 3. Jacob Nesbitt. They survived 12. Florence Cayley. They survived 200. Roland Hayton.
You're the one who waited to the end. Not all tribes.
I'll take any help I can get.
The jungle ruins are full of deadly creatures, you know. Quadrillas can tear a man apart in seconds, but life is plenty.
I miss the desert. At least it was dry, hey? Arcane misery! Dodge this! In a day's work. Notch on me on. Oh, you're dead, man. Looks a bit like.
This is my son. When he did not return from the jungle, I feared the worst. But I still had hope. Promise me, you will not tell Apus his father is dead. Let him remain a child for one more day.
Shot! That's one down.
The Orok are truly terrifying to behold. Their tribesmen are savage. For all their brutality, the Orok live in harmony with the forces of nature. And perhaps they have no choice. But I wonder if we are the fools for believing we've transcended it. Better to...
I ain't never seen a monkey like that before. carcass.
This'll stop him.
around here. Good riddance. Not letting these snakes get in me. Not a chance. Precise and deadly! Simple enough.
tracks!